As the Treaty of Portsmouth was signed, the relationship between Japan and the United States began to transform. The two nations, once aligned against Russia, were about to enter a period of complex interactions that would shape the Pacific for decades. During the Russo-Japanese War, the United States had favored Japan. President Theodore Roosevelt's mediation offer was seen as friendly, and American public opinion supported the Japanese cause. The U.S. viewed Japan as a potential ally to balance Russian expansion in Asia and maintain the open-door policy for trade in China. However, Japan's victory led to a subtle shift in American perceptions. The success that had earned Japan admiration now began to stir unease. U.S. strategists, who had supported Japan's rise as a check against Russia, started to wonder if they had inadvertently created a new rival in the Pacific. Initially, relations remained cordial. The Taft-Katsura Agreement of 1905, recognizing Japan's interests in Korea and American control of the Philippines, seemed to promise mutual understanding. But beneath the surface, competing interests were emerging. Both nations had ambitions in the Pacific. Japan, emboldened by its victory, saw itself as the natural leader in East Asia. The U.S., particularly after acquiring the Philippines in 1898, was becoming more assertive as a Pacific power. These overlapping spheres of influence set the stage for future tensions. Race played a complex role in U.S.-Japan relations. While many Americans had admired Japan as a model of Asian modernization, old stereotypes resurfaced as Japan's power grew. The issue of Japanese immigration to the United States highlighted these tensions, culminating in the 1907 Gentlemen's Agreement to limit Japanese immigration in exchange for desegregating San Francisco's schools. As time passed, the relationship deteriorated further. The two nations clashed over naval expansion, control of Pacific Islands, and influence in China. The once friendly alliance gave way to suspicion and rivalry. The Russo-Japanese War had fundamentally altered perceptions of Japan's military capabilities. Japan's defeat of Russia demonstrated it was a force to be reckoned with, capable of besting a major European power. This new reality forced the United States and other Western nations to reassess their Pacific strategies. Japan's 1905 success had elevated it to the status of a potential rival to Western powers in the region. The military prowess that had impressed the world during the war now became a source of concern for American strategists. Looking back, it's clear that the seeds of future conflict were sown in the very victory that had initially brought Japan and the United States closer. The Russo-Japanese War had reshaped the balance of power in East Asia, setting in motion events that would ultimately lead to the Pacific theater of World War II.